Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode in a new Let's Play here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. So I just wrapped up the Tibet campaign. Well, that's not the entire story. I actually started a Mexico campaign because a lot of people have been requesting that. However, I think there's been a new version of HFM that has come out that I sort of just never got around to downloading or something. I don't know, for some reason when I re-downloaded HFM in order to try and get the correct checksum so that I could play Balkan Bros with Teddy on stream, yeah, I play as Grease in that if you don't follow me on Twitch, which is fine of course. But yeah, I don't know, I basically had to do a clean reinstall, and being the stupid boy I am, I sort of completely deleted all my previous save games, including the Mexico one. I only got to like 39, but I could probably still dig it up from the recycling bin or trash bin or whatever it's called on Windows, but I have another idea for a campaign. As you can see in the title of the video, that idea is Morocco. So once again, I take some inspiration from my Discord chat, which once again proved that a nation I never thought was possible, such as Tibet, is in fact possible. So let's get in here and I'll explain the strategy that I intend to use for this playthrough. So I've never even considered whether or not Morocco is possible, because Morocco is a North African nation, and North African nations in this game are kind of notorious for being completely unplayable. However, supposedly Morocco is quite doable indeed, because of course normally you'll get invaded by Spain and France, and then they'll divide your country in two. But the reason that happens is because, of course, you have no protector. But if you were to get a protector, such as France himself, as in France, you know, if France were to sphere you, things could go rather differently, because obviously France can beat up Spain any day if Spain comes knocking and wants some territories. So the idea is that you essentially dissolve your alliance with the Algerians, because normally what happens is that the French at the beginning of the game gets an event to go invade Algeria to grab Oran and Constantine, which they do. And Morocco gets dragged into that war, which sours relations between France and Morocco, and as a result, Morocco does not get sphered in time. Essentially, Morocco does not get sphered by France before Spain comes knocking and says, hey man, I want to nuke your nation. However, if you completely ditch the Algerians and even try and cooperate with the French to meme the Algerians, you do actually stand a chance against the Spanish, because obviously the Spanish will be memed by the French. And once you can sort of secure your own independence, you do realize that Morocco actually has a decent couple of opportunities for possible expansion, mainly down in Africa, because there's nothing necessarily stopping you from just annexing Trarza and, I don't know, Futataru. Once again, I've never tested this. You could see I had like one autosave there, so I did just do a quick test to see if my Twitch or if my Discord chat wasn't bullshitting me. The guy who came up with this, by the way, is Dom on my Discord. He's quite a resident memer, but that's fine. So yeah, we're going to let Algeria fall to the French in the hopes that the French can be good friends with us. Yeah, we actually start with 200 relations with them. We can't actually ally them, but that should be fine. Because as long as we get sphered by them, that'll achieve what we want. Now let's see, what are our factions? We got... Okay, so we could go reactionary, because I kind of... Then again, I don't really want to pay extra for supplies though. I'm going to do the standard thing, which I always do. I'm going to do restart scumming, where I restart the campaign all until I can get one lucky fabrication or CB fabrication in the beginning of the game, because that's my style. Now let's see, we do actually start with some reforms. Once again, I haven't done massive amounts of testing, so I'm not entirely familiar with Morocco, and I've never tried to play Morocco in my entire life. I haven't tried to play any of these North African nations. But yeah, we are comparable to some extent to Persia. We have one less reform than they do. Now, I forget what exact reforms the Persians have, but we have army schools, imported weapons, and foreign training methods, which is nice because that lets us do infantry and cavalry. Well, I guess anyone can do cavalry, but I think I am basically going to start the playthrough by completely disbanding my army. Whether or not that's smart or if I should be a bit more careful, I don't know. But we're going to try and sort out our economy. From what I read on my Discord, to sort out the economy as Morocco is rather challenging, because if you do go conquer territories in Africa, you'll eventually get overseas maintenance penalties, like you'll have to pay for overseas maintenance right here, which is rather expensive. Well, it's not expensive, but it's just expensive when you play as a meme nation like Morocco. Also, another thing I guess people would wonder, don't the French get an event to annex Morocco? Yes, they do. They definitely do get an event to annex Morocco. But if you can civilize before 1880, that event will not fire because you're not an uncivilized nation. You're a proper civilized bro. And supposedly later on what you can do is you can ally Germany to meme the French and possibly secure these territories over here, although from what I've heard that's rather difficult and might not be doable. What I do hope though is that we can eventually conquer the Sahara region, this one, because normally this region is automatically given to France, but if we invade Algeria and conquer the north central Sahara region right here, that event will never fire, which is kind of a nuisance, of course, because this territory has 10 life rating. Which means that any European power can colonize it, and we cannot. Well, I guess technically we could, but you know, there's no way Morocco is going to colonize this place before a European is, so I'm not even going to try. Because westernizing before 1880 is already kind of difficult, so hoping that you can possibly get the technologies to colonize this place it's rather unlikely, basically. These territories should be fine because you do get these territories have life rating of 5, and so instead of colonizing them, you use the Conquest of the Desert decision. So, you know, if you own this chunk of Timbuktu, you get a decision to get the rest of it once you reach certain technology things, like I think it's 80, 90 and certain technologies, and you can take these territories. And no one else can do that, because if we can successfully take this territory, for example, that will be doable. Now, whether or not we'll actually get this, I don't know, because that will require quite a bit of conquest. But we could definitely grab Trarza and get the Conquest of the Desert for this place. And if we can then grab the Sahara, we can link up our lands, and this should work. I don't know. I, once again, haven't tested it completely, but the strategy sounds reasonable. So I think we're going to give this a shot. Now let me build an army. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to do infantry, just a ball sack amount of that. Let's see, we cannot mobilize, that's of course a thing. 2 cavalry should be more than enough. And brace yourself for the end of our very economy. Now, if you're wondering what nation I'm going to be restart scumming against, that is of course Algeria, because the French will generally always take Oran and Sahara. Like, I think they only get an event to take Oran, but they generally also annex Constantine. Oh god, are we going into debt? No, we're not. We're not allowed to go into debt because we're such a meme nation. Nice. I guess that's going to slow down the whole army building process, but it should still be fine. Yeah, so maybe I should wait until after I meme the Algerians before I start building an army like this, because we are not making a lot of money. But presumably whatever money we are making is going to... Yes, there we are. The French... Okay, so I guess they do always take that. That's not... Yeah, I guess that is event-based then. So now we can swoop in and meme Algeria. And that is exactly what I intend to do. We're going to swoop in here 100 days. It's pretty unlikely that we'll be bust... Well, I guess it's equally likely that you'll be busted immediately as it is otherwise, but... overall, it's a pretty short fabrication, and so the odds of you getting it for cheapo is pretty good. Yeah, look at this. We're doing quite well, actually. If only I had an army to actually do something. Oh man, ooh. Oh boy. Oh, ravioli, ravioli. Give me the death I deserve ravioli. If this is going to be another Ratanakosin campaign, then that would be excellent. Because in the Ratanakosin campaign, I had disgustingly lucky fabrications. Although I might have just memed myself. Because I can't seem to build infantry. Is that like a thing, or can I just not do that? Okay, fuck funding all of this. I need to pay for shit. Like, am I buying things? Okay, so we're getting some regular clothes here, but no canned food though. I mean, okay, so I guess we can buy... Huh. This might have been a mistake. Can I beat him with just my small current army? Sort of doubt it. Man. Well, I guess I'll wait. We have some time before the constability goes away. So I'll just wait and see if I can get some infantry. If not, we're just gonna have to risk it. Or maybe even build some irregulars. Alright, so I kind of just have to invade Algeria at this point. Even if I don't really have the troops to do it efficiently. I have been building some irregulars. We are getting some troops. But I am definitely not in the best position here. So I guess we're just gonna let them invade us. Maybe it'll wait until they lose some dudes from attrition, derping about in the desert, and then take it from there. There we are, got another irregular on the way. Luckily, funding these irregulars is rather cheap. Yeah, so it's gonna chill in Figwig. This is desert Durplan. Let's see, what do you got? Is that infantry? That is cavalry actually, so he's got 2 cavalry units. Oh balls, what the? Who are you and why are you here? Oh shit. Okay, I guess he has a bigger army than I thought he would have. Oh yeah, you can mobilize, can't you? I think he can actually. Yeah, he has 8 brigades now! What? The fuck? That's not good. Can I please get some of these normal units? Fuck, I might have to restart actually. Maybe this whole invading or deleting my entire army in the beginning wasn't the brightest idea I ever had. Maybe it was a massive mistake. Oof, 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 owie. Okay, so you're gonna go over there, which is fine. That's also semi-desert. I think we're just gonna have to go for an attack, and like if I can win that, then we can win. But if I can't, then I'm gonna have to restart because I goofed. Okay, now we're winning. Okay, so we won that at least. So we know he is killable. That is good. Let's see if we can re-siege this, because that's inevitably something we will have to do. Now, I don't want to attack this guy in the middle of the mountains. That would be a mistake. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Now we're actually getting some infantry. Nice. Now, these units can no longer... This is why I wanted to immediately replace my army, because now, of course, these units can't be re-recruited, so I'm stuck with a bunch of irregulars, which is balls. Ah, feels balls, man. Feels balls. Now, where are you going to go? He's probably going to go there, actually. That's not fun. So I'll put my army there, and hopefully he will go over there. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. So he's going to be recruited in Fez. That's bad, actually, because he might just go nuke that army. So I'm gonna... Yeah, he is going to Fez. That's bad. And shite. Is this... mountain grassland? Right, I think we might just gonna have to go for an attack regardless, because I don't... Ah, damn it, he killed the unit! Fuck! God damn it! Piss! And we're getting slaughtered. Luckily he is getting slaughtered too, but oof. Well, ooh, we can actually get some proper cavalry? What? Since when? Since when? Well, I'm gonna focus infantry, but damn it. Also, do shite cavalry even have reconnaissance? They do, okay, so I guess it's fine then. Because the other units don't have any more... Well, presumably they would have more reconnaissance. They do, they have twice the reconnaissance, but whatever. Alright, so the occupation of Algeria is going fine. I think I'm actually going to start fabricating on Tararza as well, because that's the obvious next sort of goal. They've got no pomp, and so the colonial... Wait, why would I have to pay colonial maintenance for a state? Ah, because it's not called colonial maintenance, it's called overseas maintenance. And Feels bad, man. See, now... If Morocco conquers this, they should get a decision to claim this as well. Like, goddamn. I guess that's not a thing. Well, let's get the justification going as well. It's actually a bit more... You're actually getting some units. Nice. It seems to be a bit more expensive. Or not... yeah, war exhaustion. Yeah, oof, oof. Owie. Feels mean, man. Feels mean. So I probably should split my army in two to try and make this occupation a bit easier on my population, if you will. Look at this. We're doing just fine. Maybe maybe this is another okay, well. Okay, so it's not a Ratana Kosin meme where I get 0 infamy after conquering. How many nations did I get when I played as this guy? One, like I got this place. I remember getting Brunei. Don't think I ever took Sulu. I did Aceh. Yeah, I think I got like 3 nations for 0 infamy. Conquest conspell, you know what I mean? It was bloody brilliant, but I guess we're not quite there. Still, 5 infamy. Tolerable. Completely tolerable. Now, of course, the economy is going to be a bit nuked, seeing as I am building actual infantry. I'm going to have to do some encouragement of soldiers to try and replace these other units of mine as well with proper units, but... see, now, how about you don't walk through the desert and just chill instead? Alright, there goes Algeria. Ooh, slavery. Now, why is this even an option? But oh, I can't see how many slaves there are. A couple of slaves. But I'm not going to extend it. I normally do. I might extend it into Africa. No, I won't, because it's going to be a state. Having slaves in states generally is not good, unless you're... Well, I guess we are kind of an utter shithole. Not trying to offend Moroccans or anything, but like, you know, it's not a very developed place, is it? Like, 1% literacy. What? Why isn't that changed? Oh, because I'm not funding my... Oh, ooh. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Maybe I should have looked into that. Yeah, but don't extend it. I really need to... Oh, my Jesus fucking Christ. I've been... Oh, oof. I hope that doesn't, like, have repercussions down the line where I'm going to be, like... the most shite nation in the world because I forgot to fund my... Well, I guess I was spending money on my army, which is important as well. And you do get research points from memeing the your neighbors, don't you? Because I have... let's see, imported weapons, defense... Yeah, research points, bonus when conquering nations, 25%. Now, is that... Oh, so I guess I only have one of those, but is there... Do any of the other ones actually give you that? Shipyards... Okay, so there is naval training, but no one ever does naval training, so I guess that doesn't count. Huh, yeah, I guess this is the only one that gives you research points. Yeah, 5k, that's decent, right? Yeah, twice that number and we can get land reform. Which I won't get, of course, I'm going to do universities, but still. It's good shit. Good shit that you start with a decent bit of military reforms. Also, once again, don't go in the desert. That's spook and memes your nation. Let's see. Let's meme the Tar Trazara, blah blah. Come on, allies, don't join him. His ally joined him. God, piss, damn it. Oh. Masina Empire is invading Mossy, but sadly I don't think I am at... Yeah, they're not involved in any alliance that matters to me right now, so that feels bad. The Sphering, though, is... yes, the French are catching up to the Spanish. The Spanish were kind of closing in there. We're like, wait, hold on a second. Like, I was thinking, like, has my Discord been bullshitting me? But then again, the Spanish usually drop out of Great Power status once certain other nations show up, like Italy and whatnot. Which might still be a while until... Men I helvete, satanske dritkuk, fan, fitte. Oh no, I forgot to remove micronations. Fan I helvete. I might just cheat that. No, but I can't because it's not going to be a core, and so it's going to fuck with the events. No! Damn it! Because I've done so well in terms of infamy. I don't want to restart now. Fuck! yeah, for those who are not used to the HFM mod, basically you get a decision in the beginning of the game to disable these dumbass nations that do nothing but create border gore, and I guess a bit more historical accuracy, but they're so cancerous because it doesn't feel like any of the decisions are like designed to work with them. Like if Spain takes these territories in a great war against France, then Andorra will just sort of still be there, this dumbass enclave in the middle of nothing. Oh, feels very bad, man. Feels bad. Feels so bad. Fuck. Can't. Alright, we're moving through the desert, but we have this event now. Foreign trading posts. So at some point my Discord chat, I think, or maybe it was the comment section, I forget, I mixed the two, told me that this event actually does give you research points, supposedly, somehow. But like, it doesn't say that. Like, why would I have, like, this is horrible. Like, I guess, life needs, but that's one of those things in Victoria 2 that no one actually understands how work, right? Losing glorious, or, yeah, getting rid of consciousness and militancy sounds like a way better idea, but yeah, fuck it, I'm not gonna risk it. But feel free to comment in the comment section, or join my Discord and nag at me there. I like being nagged at on Discord, though, it's all good. I guess maybe I shouldn't call it nagging. But, yeah. Okay, so these guys are dying in the desert. Maybe I should do something then. Yeah, let's march here. Hope that sort of works out. I have my main forces in here, as in, like, I have actual soldiers, so... yeah, now they're getting shredded. Good! I think I'll actually end the episode here, though. It's been 20 minutes or so, and we have made some nice progress, and we are being invaded, really. God damn it, Volov. Well, I guess this meme army could technically go and try and deal with it, but I fear I might just lose, because these are shite units. I don't know, I guess we'll think about it, or I'll think about it, and I'll look into what I will do in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching this one, and until next time, bye.